Hello everyone and welcome to our Vim Basics tutorial for Operating Systems Lab Series Part 3. I am Smita Krishnan and today I'll be guiding you through the fundamental concepts and commands of Vim, a powerful text editor widely used by programmers and system administrators, essential for anyone working in a command line environment. First, let's answer this. What is Vim? Vim stands for VI Improved, a highly configurable text editor designed for efficient text editing. It is an enhanced version of the VI editor from the 1970s, known for its speed, flexibility, and availability on Unix-like systems including Linux, Mac OS, and Windows. Vim was developed by Bram Moonelar in 1991. Why use Vim? Despite its learning curve, Vim boosts productivity with its modal editing systems, allowing complex tasks with minimal keystrokes. No mouse required. It's ideal for remote server work via SSH, a key tool for system administration. Let's dive into Vim's core concepts, starting with its modes. The first crucial concept in Vim is its modes. Unlike typical editors where typing is continuous, Vim switches between distinct modes for different tasks. Vim has several modes. The key ones are normal mode, default mode for navigation, deletion, copying, and commands, insert mode for inserting and editing text, entered via keys like I, A, or O, visual mode for selecting text blocks for operations like copying or deleting. Command line mode is accessed with a colon for commands like saving or quitting. Understanding these modes is crucial as commands vary by mode. To open a file in Vim, type in your terminal vim file.txt. Enter. This opens a file.txt in normal mode. If the file doesn't exist, Vim creates it upon saving. So currently we are in normal or command mode. This is Vim's default state, primarily used for in navigation and executing commands. Direct input is not possible here. To begin typing, we have various methods with which we can enter insert mode. The most common method is by pressing I. You can see here that the indicator shows that we are in insert mode. Now you can start typing. By pressing the escape button, we go back to the normal mode. And you can see that the insert indicator has disappeared. So to insert text, enter insert mode from normal mode. Like I said, the most common is I, which is insert before cursor. You have A, insert after cursor. O is insert a new line below. Capital I is insert at line start. Capital A is insert at line end. And capital O is insert new line above. So let's explore the other method. If we move the cursor here and type A, you can see that it keys in after the cursor. If we want to go to a new line, if we type O or escape and we type O, it takes us to a new line. This is the second line. If we want to insert something at the beginning of the line, capital I takes us back and says this. Here we can say start. Escape. And if we want to insert at the end of a line, you do capital A. And here we can say end. Escape. If we do capital O, we can insert text in the new line above. Now that we have created a new file, let's learn how to save and quit. You remember command line mode uses a colon to start a command. So if we type :W in the normal or command mode and hit enter, you can see here that the file has been saved. If we do Control Q, hit enter, the terminal returns back to the shell. Let's open the file. Type O. This is another new line. We have another way that we can save and quit. Escape. If you do :WQ, the file has been saved and the quit takes you back to the shell. If we open the file, you can see that the changes have been saved and it took us back to the shell. Now, if we want to do a force quit, we do :Q exclamation mark, hit enter. It takes us back to the shell. However, if we go back into the file, you can see that the changes we were trying to make did not save and it force quit the command back into the terminal. Now, when we are in normal mode, we can move our cursor up and down or left and right. If we hit the L button, we move to the right. If we hit H, we move to the left. By hitting K, you can move up, and by hitting the J button, you can move down. In normal mode, we can do different ways of deleting a character, a line, or a word. So in normal mode, if we type X, that deletes the character under the cursor. If we do DD, that deletes the whole line. And if we do DW, that deletes from the cursor to the end of the word. Now let's learn to undo what we have done just now. By typing U in normal mode, this undoes the changes that were made. If we want to redo those changes by pressing Ctrl and R, we can redo those changes. Pressing U multiple times or the Ctrl R multiple times, you can undo and redo the commands. Now we can also do copy and pasting. Copy or yanking and pasting. So to copy the current line, if we type YY in normal mode, and then press P after the cursor, you can see that it has copied and pasted after the cursor. If we do a capital P, you can see that it pastes the line before the cursor. This concludes the essential Vim basics: understanding modes, opening files, inserting text, navigating, deleting, undoing, copy, pasting, saving, and quitting. Consistent practice of these commands will establish a strong foundation for efficient text editing in Vim. So that's a wrap on the basic overview of Vim's essential commands. In the next video, we'll explore advanced features and real-world challenges to enhance your Vim proficiency. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video of the series.